What's up, everybody? Anthony here, specialtymotorcars.net. I know I woke up with a bad hair day today. Forgive me. Another thing you're going to have to forgive me is the fact that I'm taking my video at my old location where I used to take all my videos, right next to the highway. I'm going to do my best. But this time of year in New England, where the sun is so low, it casts so many shadows, it's very difficult to take pictures of cars outside. Normally, I'd be prepping to do my pictures inside, my videos inside. I try to wait till the absolute last minute. Some cars need to be outside. This is one of them. This is that 1990 Cadillac Brougham. Now, if you've been with me since I think like April-ish, I picked this car up in Ohio on a whim. My father and I, we went all the way out to Pennsylvania to pick up a town car. And on the way back, we stopped, turned around, and drove all the way to Ohio, abandoning the town car, picking this up, coming back, picking up the town car, and here we go. Now, I know one other thing you can criticize me over. I've been taking way too long to get cars ready. This car, as nice as it was, it should have been ready a long time ago. So, I can admit my faults. I'm working on it. In the meantime, I want to show you this car. It's a 1990 Brougham d'Elegance, an Autumn Maple Firemist, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful example. I really think maybe that's why I took so long, because this car is so nice, I just didn't want to give it up. Anyways, let's take a look. 26,000 mile car. You're going to love it. You might hate me at the end of the video. Not entirely sure about that one. We'll see. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's take a look. All right, here she is, folks, in all of her 1990 glory. Freshly redesigned for 1990, the Brougham is here. This is a gorgeous 26,000 mile Autumn Maple Firemist. That's an optional Firemist color. This car is absolutely stunning. Honestly, this is one of the finest I've had, and in the next few videos of Broughams that I'll be offering, you're going to see the finest I've ever had. I have a few of them coming up. You're going to love them. Anyways, this is an Autumn Maple Firemist. It's a gorgeous red over maple leather interior, 26,000 mile, 5.7 liter Brougham. Absolutely stunning. The car is a very, very original car. Now, I kind of gave you a little bit of a history on this car when I picked it up. This was a one family-owned car. The uncle that originally purchased this car won the lottery back in 1989, always wanted a Cadillac, and went out and bought himself this beautiful Cadillac. Most of the mileage accumulated were highway miles, driving from Ohio to Las Vegas multiple times, and then the car was parked. He really didn't want to drive it anymore. He didn't want to put miles on it. He wanted to preserve it. In preserving it, unfortunately, he passed, and the car was then left to his niece. I purchased this car from his niece, so essentially you can say as a one family-owned car. It has been titled again, so it does show as a two-owner vehicle, but she literally accumulated 0 miles on this car and sold me the vehicle. Anyways, it's a gorgeous example, probably one of my finest examples. It's hard when I get a car like this in to make the decision whether I'm going to keep a car or sell a car. But you know what? At the end of the day, you can't keep everything. And maybe that's why it took me so long to get this car ready for sale. I don't know. I didn't have to do a whole heck of a lot. Look at that gorgeous paint. What I did to this car was a new headliner, rebuilt the power antenna, replaced the water pump on this car, and then I also did all new rear fillers on the quarter and then under the license plate as well, to really bring this car up to date. Now, this car is still very original. It has the original Royal Seal tires. Some people might debate me in the comments and say I should have put new tires on it, but I feel that the car is original. I want to offer it that way, and I'm going to let the next person who owns this car decide if he wants to keep it with the original tires or sell it, or put white walls or whatever type of tires. The Royal Seal makes a Diamondback replica. but they're only original once. So I'm gonna let that be up to the next owner of this car. And I hate taking videos this time of year with the sun so low. We get shadows, and with the sun so low, it's really hard. But this car just needed to be photographed and videoed outside. Now, normally I go around a car and point out all types of defects or little chips and scratches. Really, there's not much. I mean, this car still has 26,000 miles on it. So obviously there is wear and tear spots, and I'll show you that, but it's very, very minimal, and stuff that might even be expected for a car like this. Absolutely no dings on the side of this car. I had my paintless dent removal service guy, my guy, come up here and take all the little dings. Not that there was many, but 2 or 3. You can see a little bit of a paint chip right there that was touched up. And I believe, you can see how beautiful this is. Yeah, right there. There's another one there and there. 1, 2, and then 3. Beautiful original Royal Seal tire. Beautiful caps. All the lower cladding is in really nice shape. It's got the door edge guards. Now, one thing that I pointed out in the video when I acquired this car, and some may or may not remember or have picked up on it, is this car does not have a painted pinstripe. From the factory, this car came without a painted stripe. Most people assume every one of them came. No, it wasn't standard. It wasn't something that every one of them came with, and this car has never ever been stripe deleted afterwards. This car did not come with a stripe. All the chrome is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful original vinyl top. The emblems are in really nice shape. I know I just skimmed over the top, but you can see here all the stitching is absolutely beautiful. Now, I just had this car detailed. One of the ways I could become more efficient is by having outside subletting labor outside my shop, and one of those things that I did was have this car detailed. It was a 12-hour detail on this car. 7-year ceramic coated, all the best polishes and whatever has been applied to this car. So it does come with a 7-year ceramic coating. Very, very minor, but just a little bit of a scuff right on this corner here. 1, 2, 3. Lenses are beautiful. The chrome is beautiful. This is his first Cadillac. Come up over this side. And a very, very tiny little divot right there. Absolutely gorgeous chrome, though. The paint on this car tells you the life of this car, because 1990 was the last year for lacquer paint. And the lacquer, especially these Firemist colors, were very, very common for lacquer checking. In this car, I mean, you can see how beautiful that paint is. Very reflective. The only way that these cars survived is if they were in garages. This car was garaged and pampered its whole life. I mean, just take a look at the stainless on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Hey there, bug. Ah! Dash pad is beautiful. It does have a new windshield. It had one tiny little star on the other side, so I elected to have a new windshield put in. Originally, my windshield guy told me windshields were not available for these anymore, so I had to go to a different guy who specialized in classic cars. I think that's the new way of today, to tell people that we don't want to do your job, or we don't want to do the work on your car. All the stainless, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. I mean, I'm wiping dust off as I go here. It's really just for me driving it down the street. Again, all the lower trim is gorgeous. Door edge guards. Trying to remember if there was any other minor flaws with this car. See those Royal Seal tires. Come up over the trunk here. Look at the reflection. It's absolutely gorgeous. The chrome is beautiful. Taillight housings, very nice. I love these taillights. Beautiful design. You can see how nice and deep the chrome is. These are both new. How nice and clean those emblems are. This car is absolutely phenomenal. It looks like very, very minor. Little mark there. I don't know, I feel like that's it. This car was so nice. Anyways, I've been rambling on. Let's get inside this car. Then we're going to take it for a spin. This 26,000 mile 1990 Brougham d'Elegance. All right, now it's time to take a look inside this beautiful 1990 Brougham. This car is so gorgeous. Now, the only difference between this car and my 1990 Brougham, if you go on my website, you'll see under my personal cars, mine is Autumn Maple Firemist. Same top and everything, 1990. Still on royal seals as well. But mine has the like the red carmine red leather interior. I think I like this maple better. It just kind of flows a little bit. The other red is kind of bright, but it is what it is. I love what I love. You can see here, everything, all the bright work is very beautiful. Seat belts, all inside the door jambs. The anodizing on the latches are perfect. Obviously no rust. Carpeting is super clean. Leather is nice and soft, beautiful leather. All in the back of the bolster here, nice and soft. You know, just very minor, you know, leather creases, I guess you'd say. A nice Cadillac script back here. Again, all leather has been treated. Beautiful leather wrapped steering wheel. All the dashboard is in phenomenal shape. No cracks or anything. Again, all the bright work, super clean. Door sills. Take a look back here. Let's see all the anodizing. This car is literally a time capsule. It's funny how cars, they're only the same, and I used to tell my customers this when I worked at the dealership, they're only the same when they were built. When they rolled off the assembly line, after that, that's when no two cars are the same anymore. Everybody takes care of things differently. Everybody treats things differently, you know, and that makes a big difference, you know, because here I am looking at a 26,000 mile car that is nicer than my 10,000 mile red 1990 Brougham, you know, that lived a pretty easy, sheltered life itself, but just this one was loved. I don't know. Take a look on this side here. Package tray, headliner. You can't see really well, but the glare. I hate this time of year. Absolutely hate this time of year. Beautiful leather in the back here as well. All the carpeting, freshly shampooed, not by me. Door sill. This door panel as well, nice and clean. In the jamb here. You know how no kids, you know how you can tell no kids ever rode in the back of a car? Look at how clean that ashtray is. Obviously never been used, never been smoked in, but the grandkids never jammed wrappers or bubble gum or any of that stuff in any of those crevices. I mean, look at that. I love that. That anodizing is so hard to keep because it gets covered in grease, you know, it gets corroded. It's just unbelievable, this car, really. Switches here, you get power seats, function as they should. Recliners. Come and take a look in here. In here, who do we got? Kate Smith at Carnegie Hall. Cassette comes with the car. I mean, look at the cup holder. You can tell it's really never had any cups in there. I mean, there's no wear. The original coin holder. There's no wear on the little rubber pieces. Again, beautifully soft leather interior. Super, super clean. Got the original litter bin down here. Carpeting is in phenomenal shape. Brougham. Welcome home in your Brougham. See what we got in here. We got the hubcap key. We have an original set of uncut gold keys. 1990 owner's cassette. And this is a 1990 owner's manual as well. Put that back in there. Uncut gold keys. I love that. Gonna pop the hood. We'll open up that trunk and we'll show you what this car looks like inside. Trunk and under the hood. Just look at that beautiful paint. Beautiful autumn leaves on an Autumn Maple Firemist 1990 Brougham. Gorgeous. All right, before we take a look under the hood, I'm going to start the car up. I do have an original set of GM keys as well that the car came with, along with the uncut keys in the glove box. 26,650 miles. Honestly, I don't think I really drove this car much. It's funny, when I get really nice ones, a lot of people would assume I'd want to drive the heck out of them, but I'm usually afraid of driving the nice ones. I just got one delivered the other day. I haven't even driven it yet. Most amount of money I ever paid for one of these cars, and I haven't driven a car yet. You can see how nice and clean it is under here. Got the 5.7 liter. I mean, this is the one to have, folks. 1990 5.7 d'Elegance. All the hoses, the washer bottle. You know, look how clean that is. Air pump was just on. She's a little dusty under here. Wow, I guess she's a lot dusty under here. But super, super clean. It is still on the original R12, and the AC compressor works and it cools the cabin of this car. I did have the AC on a few times when I did drive it over the summer, so I do know that works. But it's got all original hoses, hose clamps. You know, the car is a very, very original car. Just look how clean inside. You know, so I might get a lot of crap in the comments, you know, oh, you should have put tires on it, you know, you should put new hoses on it, but the car's original. It's original, and it's only original once. If someone's gonna buy this car and drive it, I don't want to say daily, but, you know, drive it, I guess, yes, you should put tires on. But, you know, not everybody buys these cars to do that. People buy these as investments. I mean, look at the values of these cars in the last 2 years, especially. Beautiful carpeting, eye stripe up and down. My new guy, he stripes side to side. Got the option tag there. Tire jacking instructions. I mean, just gorgeous. Look at the thing. Let's take this thing for a ride. All right, let's take this gorgeous car for a spin. Now, this view never gets old for me. I absolutely love driving these Broughams, having these Broughams. But I do have to start turning cars quicker. I don't know how I let it escape me this summer by, you know, I didn't really go away on vacation or anything. It just, I don't know. Life happens, I guess. I tried to enjoy some family time, and next thing you know, summer's over. But back in the saddle again, and getting cars pictured, ready for sale. Trying not to buy too much so I can get caught up with what I have, because I do get a lot of criticizing comments saying, oh, you take too long to get cars ready. Don't forget though, I am just me and Papa Bear. It's just the two of us. Papa Bear's part-time, I'm full-time, but I also do all the marketing and all that other stuff, so it takes a lot to run a small village here up at Specialty Motor Cars. Anyways, taking this baby for a spin, show you what it's like on the road here. You know, this car is it's a treat. It's a treat to have here. I'm happy to see it go on to its next owner, and I really hope whoever does end up with this car is someone who's going to cherish it, care for it, love it, take care of it for what it is. I'm just a caretaker in between. You're the next one. Could that be you? I don't know. I handle it all though. I can make it easy. You go over to my website, specialtymotorcars.net. You can find all the pictures and information about this car, link to the video that you're seeing. But I can also handle all your logistics, transporting this car. If you want to ship this car, you're not far, you're not close, you're not far, but you don't want to come up here and drive it home, I get it. Let me know. I can get your quote on shipping as well. I always tell people, don't let dreams, like this, don't let distance stop you from getting a dream car, because today's day and age, everybody's buying everything online, and now even cars. All right, everybody, we're back here at the shop. I got the red 1990 undercover, protected from anything, that might be lingering around the air, any dust particles, so that this car is just as clean when it goes on the transporter as it was when you saw it in the video. I'm loaded with Broughams. I got many Broughams. I got my 1992 Brougham from Pittsburgh here with 49,000 miles. Behind the camera is a 92 with 19,000 miles. And to the right of me is a 92 with 10,000 miles. So I got some really, really nice stuff amongst many other Broughams I have. I got a 50,000 mile one over there, 30,000 mile one. I got a 4,000 mile one. 1983 Coupe Deville, not a Brougham. Anyways, this car, I'm going to be offering it here, like I said in the video, is a premium car. It's a beautiful, beautiful example, an investment type of car. This car is hard to duplicate. This is a collector / museum quality car. So with that, this is where I might get a little bit of criticism, but I'm totally okay with it because I know this car demands premium respect in the marketplace. Where I'm going to price this car, $38,995. Now, I know that might be sticker shock to some, but everybody kind of has seen the values of these cars trending up, and I think this is right along with those top-tier cars that demand top-tier pricing. I know it's not for everybody. It's not something that you can get in on cheap and drive around and take to car shows. This is an investment quality car, and that's where I'm going to price it. We'll see what happens. If the car sells, that tells me a lot. If the car doesn't sell, I can adjust the price accordingly. Maybe I'll even put it on Bring a Trailer or put it up for auction. Don't know where I'll go with it. But I think the right person who sees the value in these cars is going to know that this is a beautiful, beautiful example. So there you have it, folks. Definitely hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit whatever button you want, maybe the dislike button, whatever button you want to hit. It doesn't bother me any bit. Anyways, head over to my website, specialtymotorcars.net. You'll see all the pictures for the car. Hit me up on Instagram, all those places. I'm all over the place. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.